Hi, hello, welcome. I'm Kiwana or Katie Gates, and I wanted to discuss my new book that's out today called The Good Poet. This is my draft copy that I received, and I was so excited about the book because, believe it or not, this was not my idea to do this book. A beautiful soul came to me and said, your writings are phenomenal. And God has told me to help you create a book. And I thought, wow, because God told me the same thing. He said that I was going to write a book. And needless to say, here it is. It is phenomenal. It's over 212 pages. Look how thick that is. It's phenomenal. And what I love most about The Good Poet, because that's what it's called, The Good Poet by Katie Gates. You can find it on Amazon.com. You can just type in The Good Poet by Katie Gates and it'll pop right up. What I love about this book, and not just because it's my book, what I love about this book is that it's bold enough to touch on conversations that people don't normally touch on. I'm talking about molestation, rejection, abuse, both mental and physical, abandonment, all those things are in this book because all of those things are things that I suffered as a girl and even some of those as an adult. And so it's phenomenal to me because, like I said, not a lot of books like this. This is a book filled with powerful quotes and intimate notes about real life issues. And this is what it looks like inside. It's phenomenal. So it's not a bunch of jargon and all of these long paragraphs that you have to read. It doesn't contain a lot of words that you can't understand. It's a little book of healing. I like to call this life in a book because it's healing. The quotes and the intimate notes are so personal. And like I said before, I know rejection didn't just show up at my front door. I know abuse and molestation didn't just show up at my front door. I'm not the only one that has suffered those things. This book, The Good Poet, has that in here. And something else that's really neat about this book is that it's relatable. Everybody in the world almost can relate to this book. It's very easy to read. It's it's just simple and powerful at the same time. That's what I love about the book. It's courageous. For me to sit down and write this book and really dig deep into the things that I've been through as a girl and now as an adult and put them here to share with the world because I know that these quotes, these intimate notes in here healed me. I know that they're going to do the same for you if you've experienced those things and for so many others. Like I said, this is over 200 pages. It's $19.95 on Amazon. And I can promise you it will be one of the best investments you will ever make. And like I said, it's not just because I wrote it. It's because it deals with positivity, joy, faith, change, self-love, strength, prayer, God, believe, yourself, and courage. It has all of these things in it. And I created the book, like I said, number one, to touch on real life issues that we face every day. But a lot of people are mute about them. They're ashamed to talk about them. They feel as though it's something that, they did wrong or, all of that foolishness that keeps those things bottled up in us and it keeps us bound. This is what this book is about. And my tagline, to feed, fortify, and fulfill the soul. This is what the Good Poet does. It feeds, fulfills and fortifies your very soul, because that's how we grow. You can't grow without healing. In order to grow, you must heal. In order to heal, you have to confront those things that have you trapped. Ladies, if you are looking at this video live, or if you happen to see this video at another time, there is a very intimate note in this book that you need. It's something that lots of women go through here on this earth. Many more women will go through it on the earth, and everybody's silent. And no, it's not rape. It is not molestation. Basically, it's about being used and then being thrown away. But you're going to understand why it happened. So if you're blaming yourself, or if you're a woman and you've dealt with someone and you're asking, well, why not me? Why would he do that to someone like me when I'm such a great person, when I'm such a pure-hearted person? Why on earth would that person do that? If you're a woman and you've dealt with that, this book has your answer, I promise you. I forget what page it's on. Let me see if I can find it real quick. It's phenomenal, because when God gave it to me, I said, okay, I understand now, Father. So it was really peace that surpasses all understanding. It's under, whenever you get the book, if you go to the contents, it's under women, which is on page 120. It's phenomenal. Let me see if I can find it for you. I'm going to give you a glimpse of it real quick. Oh, there it is. Yes. You need this book. This book will help you heal, and it will help you understand why he or she threw you away like you were garbage. It's in this book. Something else that I like about the book is not only does it touch on, like I said, molestation, rejection, abandonment, parental abandonment. I know for me, I suffered that as a child. And it followed me throughout my adult life until I became, I guess, aware. God made me aware of this is why that had to happen. Because if that parent had stayed in your life, you wouldn't be the woman that you are today. So I said, okay, God, thank you so much for that understanding. I'm going to put that in here. So The Good Poet is a book. Like I said, it's bold. It touches on those hidden things in life. It is courageous. And basically, it's the perfect match between the natural and the spiritual, because this book combines the two, natural and spiritual sentiments, to help heal the person, the mind, the soul, the spirit. That's what The Good Poet does. And I am just so thankful for those that dared to dream, those that looked at me and saw greatness in me and came to me and said, you know what? There's a book that you need to do. You have got to do it. And I said, okay, okay, I'm thankful. And so the dedication to those beautiful souls says this: you need to get the book. I had a dream that seemed far yonder, yet you gazed and saw magnificent wonders. Dream pushers, believers, risk-taking achievers, you dared to stare, and for that, I'm eternally grateful, because that's what happened. They dared to stare at me, and they saw something amazing in me. And I'm so thankful for those dream pushers. They rock. They pushed me. They came and got me and said, this is you. You got to do this book. And so here it is, The Good Poet. Like I said, find it at Amazon. Please support the book. And I'm not asking you to support me. I'm very thankful. I'm thankful for all of the prayers and all of the support. But this book helps heal so many things that you are ashamed or afraid to talk about, that you've been keeping secret. And not to mention, a percentage of each book that's sold goes towards Kiwanis Smile. That's our ministry. So each book, a percentage of the sale of that book goes towards Kiwanis Smile. So please hop out there and support the book, support the ministry, because our goal is just to do God's work, to heal his people. Like I said, this book, it really combats the hidden wounds of life. And we all are human. None of us are perfect. And we all have those hidden deep wounds that we want no one to see. The Good Poet helps you with that. So thank you all so much for joining me. Like I said, go to Amazon, type in The Good Poet by K.D. Gates, and this book will pop up. It's only $19.95, and it's over 200 pages of life in a book. So thank you all so much for joining me. I'm so blessed, and I'm so happy that the book is finally finished and it's out. And if you've never written a book before, it is a task, but it was a very joyful task. It was a lot of going back and forth. Okay, this needs to be fixed and that needs to be fixed, and this needs to be aligned and that doesn't sound right. So it was a lot of hard work, and I'm so thankful for God's strength. I'm so thankful for the beautiful souls that he placed around me to help me write this book. And I'm so thankful for you all for watching the video, sharing the video, and supporting the cause. And like I said, our main focus, our main priority is to help heal God's people. So I love you all so much. Thank you for joining me, and get the book, The Good Poet.